Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Explainer. So today, we're diving into some absolutely phenomenal insights about the psychology of money. And honestly, we're exploring this massive mystery that plays out literally everywhere, in our workplaces, our neighborhoods, every single day. I mean, you've probably noticed that a shocking number of really high earners are just living paycheck to paycheck, right? Meanwhile, you've got folks with super modest salaries who are quietly building these massive fortunes. So the big question is, why do financial outcomes differ so wildly between people who, on paper, seem to be in the exact same situation? Seriously, why do two people bringing home the exact same salary end up with totally different lives? One becomes a millionaire, and the other is just broke forever. It's so easy to just assume, oh, the successful one just got lucky, or maybe they're just a math genius. But the source material we're digging into today reveals a completely different truth. It is entirely about psychology. In this explainer, we're going to uncover the specific money habits that are secretly controlling your financial future. And trust me, the final habit we talk about today changes absolutely everything.
All right, let's jump straight into part one, the tale of two earners, Alex versus Ben.
Okay, let's look at a really practical example. So we've got Alex and Ben, and they're at the exact same starting line in life with identical paychecks. But the second that salary hits the bank account, Alex instantly blows the cash on, shopping, fast food, gaming, the latest gadgets, the whole shebang. Ben, on the other hand, takes a totally different route. He actually saves a portion in a piggy bank and invests the rest into something that can grow. Fast forward just 5 years and the difference is wild. Alex is completely drowning in this heavy chain of debt, while Ben practically owns a thriving money tree that's worth thousands. So what actually happened in their heads to create this massive split?
Well, that brings us to part two, the psychology of spending, and specifically, emotional traps.
To really understand what went wrong with Alex, we kind of have to realize that most of us don't actually spend money because we need something. We spend it to feel something. Picture this. You come home totally stressed out after a long day at work, or maybe you're just incredibly bored, and you go looking for a quick dopamine hit. Suddenly, those glowing sale signs look completely irresistible, right? We start tossing all these unnecessary items into our online carts, basically treating shopping like expensive emotional therapy. But here's the catch. While our wallets are emptying out, that shadowy debt monster lurking right behind us is just getting bigger and hungrier.
We're looking at a pretty stark contrast in mindsets here. The poor mindset is all about smashing that giant red buy now button for instant gratification. It's demanding that reward today, right this very second. The wealth mindset, though, it actively ignores that temptation. It delays pleasure and consciously chooses to patiently plant seeds for the future instead. I actually want to ask you directly. Think about it. Which mindset do you relate to more in your day-to-day life? Because the undeniable truth from our source material is this: wealth only grows when you learn how to wait. Which leads us right into part three, avoiding lifestyle inflation, the hidden wealth killer.
Think about what happens when things actually go your way, and you get a promotion. A lot of people crash right into lifestyle inflation. This is basically the habit of bumping up your spending to perfectly match your rising income. So your salary goes up, but your bank balance stubbornly stays at zero. Every single raise just becomes another excuse to, buy a bigger phone, a flashier TV, expensive clothes, or a luxury car. The money comes in, and boom, it immediately goes right back out. It is a literal guarantee that you will sabotage your own financial freedom. So, why do we do this? Why do we sabotage our own wealth and get stuck in this exhausting tornado of earning and instantly spending? Honestly, we need a mental reset. If we ever want to build lasting wealth, we have to step completely away from this frantic pace of consumerism and step into a much calmer, more deliberate, and patient headspace. And that is exactly what part 4 is all about: building a wealth mindset and overcoming fear. You see, fixing our finances isn't just about grabbing scissors and cutting up credit cards. It requires fundamentally changing how we think about our resources and, overcoming our own internal fears. A fear-based mindset looks like nervously hiding cash under a mattress. Sure, it feels safe, but thanks to inflation, that hidden money is secretly losing its value every single day. Now contrast that with a growth-based mindset, which is all about calmly investing into index funds and businesses. You're shifting away from the poor habit of hoarding depreciating cash and moving toward the wealthy habit of letting your money actually go to work for you. So how do we actually make that shift? Well, it starts with investing your time and knowledge first. Reading, learning, absorbing information. That knowledge is what allows you to build really valuable skills. Then, those skills allow you to grow your income. And finally, you take that higher income and you invest it consistently. Millionaires don't just work for money. They build a machine where skills create income and that income creates lasting wealth. All right, moving into our final section, Part 5, the magic of compounding, where time is your greatest asset.
Once you've got a handle on your spending and you've started growing your income, you unlock what is basically the ultimate financial cheat code, compounding. Imagine this. In year 1, you're just depositing one single coin into a jar every day. It feels tiny. Honestly, it doesn't look like much at all, but you stay consistent. By year 5, that jar has transformed into this growing mountain of coins. And by year 10, those little daily coins have snowballed into stocks, real estate, and true financial freedom. Small actions, repeated daily, create absolutely staggering results.
So the absolutely crucial point here is this. Wealth is rarely built overnight. It grows through consistency. At the end of the day, your bank account is really just a reflection of your daily psychological decisions, not just the size of the salary you bring home. It's all about changing that money mindset, curbing those emotional habits, investing in your own skills, and having the patience to let time do its magic. I'll leave you with this lingering thought. The best day to start was yesterday. The second best day is today. You have the power to step away from the path of emotional spending right now. So ask yourself, what is one totally unnecessary thing you are planning to buy this week that you could actually choose to invest instead? Challenge your habits, start planting that money tree today, and take that first real step toward financial freedom. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you guys next time.